If you guys enjoy what I do, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel and it's free and easy to do. Welcome to my channel where we cover the lore of Final Fantasy XIV. We cover the stories both big and small, the epic and the cute, the silly and the tragic. I hope you all enjoy the ride, and welcome to the Chronicler of Lore. Near the Waking Sands, the Warrior of Light runs into an adventurer named Aline, who's been having a rough time since her trip into the Wanderer's Palace nearly killed her. But apparently, she doesn't regret the experience. After the most recent calamity, half of the water in Camp Bronze Lake vanished, revealing an ancient temple, and she went there with her boyfriend. The place was pristine, practically undamaged by all of the water, and they were enjoying seeing the sights there, so she figures an adventurer like you would like the place too. If you want to go and check it out for yourself, her friend Abazi Chirazi in Camp Bronze Lake will give you a ride. Naturally, you wouldn't pass up an opportunity to see an ancient temple, so you head out to meet the guy. Turns out Aline hadn't told you the whole story. She sent a lot of adventurers to the Wanderer's Palace, hoping that one of them will rescue her boyfriend. Aline had gone in with 6 others, and as soon as they set foot in the place, a Tonberry attacked them. It was dark, and the floor was wet, making it really hard to fight back. Only Abazi and Aline made it out alive. Everyone else died. Aline still has hope, but Abazi saw what the Tonberry did to his friends. The same will happen to you if you try to wander around in the place, but since you want to go, he takes you. The place is as beautiful as Aline said it was, and filled with Tonberry. Other adventurers who the woman tricked into braving the depths of the place are running for their lives from the little, and not so little, green knife-wielding psychos. The Wanderer's Palace was originally a temple dedicated to the Nymian patron god Oshan, who ruled over the mountains. Now the thing about the Tonberry is they are actually the cursed people of Nym. The Ma'aki during the War of the Magi had unleashed the void sent Batoso on the Nymian people, and it gave them a disease that made their noses and ears melt away, their bodies turned green, and their limbs shriveled up. To try and stop the plague from spreading, everyone infected was locked away in the Wanderer's Palace. Because they didn't know about the unseen void scent, the Nymian mages used magic to bury the place underwater, and it stayed that way until recently. The Warrior of Light, being who he is, fights his way to the bottom of the place and kills the Tonberry King. Despite that, there is no sign of Aline's boyfriend, meaning Abazi was right about the fate of his friends. A little while later in Mordona, word of you killing the Tonberry King has spread, and there's a guy looking for you who wants to offer you a job. He and his partner are out at Camp Bronze Lake, so once again you head back there. They turn out to be 2 of the adventurers that you ran past in the Wanderer's Palace, who were stabbed nearly to death by the Tonberry. And what they want you to do is go back into the palace, but it's for a reason that you probably wouldn't believe. After they had got stabbed, they thought they were done for, but all of a sudden the Tonberry started patching them up. Apparently the only reason they were attacking people was because of a curse that you lifted by killing the Tonberry King. Now this isn't the curse that turned them into the creatures in the first place, but something different altogether, which probably means they should stop dealing with magic because they really don't have good luck with it. Once the curse was lifted, staying in the palace was outright pleasant, but it didn't last. A group of Mamoja called the Silver Scales came into the palace and took over. The Tonberries who weren't killed in the attack were locked deep in the ruins, and the 2 treasure hunters want you to free them. If they were stronger, they'd do it themselves, but since they can't, they want you to do it, so you get Abazi to shuttle you to the palace again so you can act as the savior of the Tonberries. The Silver Scales seem to have a lot of members, and they all seem to take pride in picking on the much smaller Tonberries, so the Warrior of Light cuts a path through them, fighting his way to their 2-headed leader. You beat him, but before you get the chance to finish him off, a pack of Tonberries rush in and put their knives to use. Now that the palace is back under Tonberry control, the 2 adventurers decide to head back into the place, because now that it's safe, it's not such a bad place to live. This concludes the story of the Wanderer's Palace. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, ding that notification bell, join the Discord, and if you really want to show your support, sign up to become a member of the channel. Until next time guys, later.